Good afternoon. My name is Leon Miller, and I'm going to be talking to you about, excuse me, internal controls and how in my school the fundraisers, how things could have, operated in a better manner. The fundraiser that my school conducts is a ice pop sale. Recently, they've been selling ice pops, approximately like 2:30. The kids go down, or they ask during instruction time if they can go downstairs in the basement to purchase ice pops from like the child study team school counselor office. Some of the risks associated with this fundraiser is that there's no checks and balances. The inventory isn't done. They have no expectation, no goals that they anticipate on reaching each day. They do have an end goal, however, but there's no day-to-day goal that they have for this particular fundraiser. The students, like I said, at 2:30 normally start asking, could they go down, which is a risk, is also them losing out on valuable instructional time because they really look forward to going. So that's something, a point of concern. In addition to that, the money, there's no way, it's just word of mouth as far as how they transfer money. There's the sponsor or the representative for that particular fundraiser, and there's two students that handle the money. There's 50-cent ice pop sold, dollar ice pop sold, and $2 ice creams that are sold at this particular fundraiser. Another risk assessment would be students pay a particular amount, but not the amount necessary for a particular ice pop. For example, I may let my friend go in for 50 cents, but in turn tell them that he purchased a $2 ice cream, which in turn would come up as a short sale. Also, another risk would be my students get bused. So another risk is if we send the kids down too late, there's a possibility that they miss their bus to go home. In addition, some other risks would be handle the money. Either do we give out tickets or a means of recognizing what type of ice pop was purchased by a student. Some control activities that I can put in place. Like I said, instead of having all the school come down, we can have a list of students from each classroom that sit down by one student for that particular classroom with the list and the monies and which ice creams are purchased. Now this helps alleviate the losing of money. It helps alleviate either students taking money or students letting their peers in to get an ice pop in which they did not pay for. It also alleviates all the students rushing downstairs to purchase these ice pops and lose valuable instructional time. And lastly, it also alleviates the issue with the bus, since a majority of the students, or all the students in my class, are bused, and be it that this fundraiser is at the end of the day, sometimes it can cause issues with busing and hold the buses up from leaving the school at the appropriate time. Ways to communicate this fundraiser would be to set it up as a norm. It's springtime, the weather is breaking, kids are excited for the sun, so we can just, at the beginning of the day, we can roll out this policy, have the representatives from the student government to come to the class and explain how this will be done, explain the new process or protocol, whereas not all the students will be coming down, that there will be a list. You will state which type of ice cream you want, and you will give the appropriate fee for that ice cream, and that serves as an inventory at the end of the evening or at the end of the school day. We can check off which ice creams were sold and how much, how soon or when we should replenish the refrigerator or the inventory for that particular ice cream. We can monitor this activity also by segregating the duties, making sure not one person is doing everything. We have to hold each other accountable. We will segregate the duties, not one person is doing everything. There will be 2 people or 3 people responsible for counting the funds that's earned, whether it's the sponsor, a student, and an administrator, so there can be accountability on all levels. The students know how much they made, the teacher know how much they made, and the administration know how much is being made. Another way to monitor this activity would consist of, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's it. If we can set up that list is huge because it calms down the traffic, it keeps order in the school, you don't lose out on instructional time, and you get to support a great effort in helping support the student government, because all the monies from the student government in our school goes back to support the students in total. So again, this is my internal control brief. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thank you.